The Hisui Celebration event starts in just a minute, and there's something that I really want to know, because this comes with some epic bonuses, the best that we'll actually ever see for XP and stardust grinding in particular. But what I want to know is, when these spawns change in the next 30 or so seconds, is this going to no longer be a bergmite nest? Guess we'll find out shortly. It's just gone 10 now, some of the spawns have changed, and clicked on a bergmite, and it is still here. This is good news, and the main reason I want bergmite is easy excellent throws. So for the catch on a single bergmite after 10 PM, we get 4,000 XP for every single excellent throw. So for this entire event, which ends at 8 PM on this coming Sunday, we get 4 times XP, 4 times stardust. We got 400 there from a single catch, and that's from a non-star boosted Pokemon. What else can we see around here? Another bergmite, another excellent, another one again. Yeah, these things just make it way too easy. Such an OP way to grind XP. This event's going to be epic. Great for me because I've got goals. I'm really wanting to try and push hard for 1 billion XP by the end of the year. And right now I'm currently at 813 million, so about 5 months or so to do just a little bit over the amount that you need to get from level 0 to 50. That's easily doable. This event also sees the release of Hisuian Zorua, which if I'm correct should be showing up as whatever you have as your buddy on the map. And for the first time in a while, because I've been hyper training a tiny little Mew, I've switched out that Mew for my shiny Mewtwo. I just mentioned in a video last night that I haven't got it to best buddy yet, so I thought best to work on it. But the other reason I go for Mewtwo is it's huge, and again, easy excellent throws. And there's our Zorua. Hold on, where's our Zorua? Zorua didn't show up. Well, here it is. But this is Hisuian Zorua live in Pokemon Go. And at the moment, the spawns for them don't seem to be too great. Sneasels, more easy excellent throws. Oh, hold on and check this out. I switched out my Mew about half an hour ago, but it's still showing up on the map here. I might have missed a Zorua back there because I was looking for Mewtwo instead of Mew. Just be aware that can happen sometimes. You could still be seeing the old one for a little bit yet till it all completely changes over, so let's change locations from here and see what else we have to look forward to. Now we've put on a star piece and a lucky egg. Keen to see how much XP that I can get off sort of casual play for the next, well, 28 minutes before that egg runs out. So we're starting off at 813 mil, 338,000. 338, that's what I've got to remember. Probably not the best idea to sort of focus on both goals at the same time if wanting to maximize efficiency on each of those items individually. I guess, you know, unless you're like super efficient and able to like throw excellent throw after excellent throw like fast as, I'd almost suggest that if aiming to make the most of a lucky egg, you want better quality throws over quantity. Whereas if wanting to maximize on star piece, the more you catch the better. Because I care more about my XP goal than I do my stardust goal, taking just a little bit more time to focus on the throws is going to benefit me a lot more. It also really helps if you actually have stuff to catch. This is our Tauranga CBD city centre. Guess I'll make my way to a few spots where I know the spawns are quite decent and see what we can do there. There's another bergmite, easy excellence. Well, most of the time. Just coming on to one spot now, which is generally pretty good around here. If you regularly play in Tauranga, you know this. I'm unsure where all of our spawns are. Cool, excellent on a Mankey. Seeing a lot of Magikarp. They're not the easiest excellents. Very good catch rate though, so there. Got one. Got a field research task. I think this was a catch 10 Mons. Hisuian Voltorb and Hisuian Quillfish are both shiny boosted during this event, as well as Unknown U from raids. Tonight Hisuian Voltorb is half featured in the Spotlight Hour, so a great chance that you can get one there. If you're limited on star pieces and lucky eggs, maybe focus more on the star pieces for Spotlight. Again, quantity of spawns over quality of throws. For most, Voltorb is a tricky excellent throw on its own, and Voltorb doesn't have too bad a catch rate, so excellent time to focus on the dust. Great to see Larvitar in the wild for this event. Mega Tyranitar I actually think is the top counter for Lunala, which is coming up in a couple weeks time. So if you haven't got the candies to build one of those yet, you might be able to get those during this event. Ooh, I just got to follow a route task. Follow a route task is going to give you White Basculin, I believe. Another Zorua. I really like Zorua for the fact that you can make that target as big as you want it to be. The one Pokemon you can essentially choose your difficulty level. Well, this spot here is looking a lot better, so let's see what we can do. Oh, there's a Shelter. Catch that one really quickly. 6,000 Stardust, just over 1,000 XP because I missed the excellent. But we've got a bunch of other good things here. Let's grab all the bergmites. Here's 1 excellent, 2 excellents, 3. Oh, I hit the Sandshrew. Nailed it. Another Bergmite. Is that 5 now? Missed it on Magikarp. Let's try for Zorua. Nice. Krogunk. Nope. Quillfish. Those are always a little bit harder to get, especially when they go off to the side like that. Zorua though, I have no excuses. Boom. Bergmite again. Didn't I catch it the first time? Okay. Nailed that. Hisuian Voltorb. Nope. Sneasel should be an easy one if it doesn't attack. Yep. Trubbish, another Stardust boosted mon. 4,500 dust from one of those, and I'm nearing the end of my egg. And Star Piece now. 55 seconds. Oh, that was the easiest excellent throw and I missed it. Nailed that. 30 seconds. Missed that one. 20 seconds, this is probably going to be our last spawn. Missed that one too. And that brings us to the end of that. So we started off at 388 and we ended off on 664. About 326,000 without the best spawns around. I know I could do a lot better, but we'll take that for now. I guess largely that's kind of why places like Memorial Park for us here in Tauranga, I was pretty keen to see you stay at Bergmite Nest. And that place gets some really good spawns. So if I really want to grind some XP during this event, which I'm definitely going to want to, I know where I'm going to be heading to chill out for about an hour or two. Okay, so now we've just clicked over to the start of the next hour. I'm taking note there is a, if you scroll right to the bottom, catch challenge space-time distortion collection challenge. So during specific time periods, I'm not too sure if these go hour by hour, but all the spawns change. So right now is 11 AM and we're finally able to start catching stuff that contribute towards that other collection challenge. Magnemite's a new one this hour, so that could be one for the collection challenge. Yep, it looks like it. Gone. So we're also looking for Rowlet, Oshawott and Shieldon. I'm actually pretty sure there's another collection challenge down there as well. Oh yeah, there's a few. Collection challenge, Evolution and Flight, Starly, Zubat and the evolutions, Shock, Flame and Spike, Voltorb, Growlithe, Quillfish and the evolutions. Thank you to Sweet Mara for sharing this screenshot a little bit earlier, where Niantic support have let us know that they've reduced the evolution requirement for Hisuian Quillfish down to 1 raid instead of 10. So that one shouldn't be too hard to get done either. There's an Oshawott, Hisuian Sneasel, more easy excellent throws. There's a Shieldon. Okay, well it will seem like these hours are alternating. So space-time anomalies every second hour, maybe, I'm assuming. And I know there was something else that I needed. Oh, Rowlet. Have I not seen a Rowlet? Don't have to go to the nearby very often, but where is Rowlet? Unable to find Rowlet right now, but thanks to Leak Duck, and thank you to Redrocks NZ for sharing these to another chat. Pause the screen if you want a closer look. These are the field research tasks. Here are the rewards for the Space-Time Distortion Collection Challenge. These are the rewards for Shock, Flame and Spike, followed by the rewards for Evolution and Flight. And after I've gone through and seen all that, of course, now I find a Rowlet. One more thing left to do. We now have Solgaleo in raids for the first time ever. Up until this point, we were always going to be reliant on obtaining our Cosmogs and having to evolve them from there. And I've already seen posted in one of our little chats that my friend Ling Bandos and his son were able to duo with party power, so it shouldn't be too difficult. But for Solgaleo itself, I don't think it's going to be something that we'll be able to solo by ourselves. And this one has Solar Beam, which, doesn't hit too hard, I guess. So I think for now, top counters are going to be this Mega Blaziken that I'm using, as well as Dawnwing's Necrozma. And with a total of 5 of us in this battle, it goes down in a little under 100 seconds. That's 200 seconds to spare. Yeah, easy duo. And there's Solgaleo on a beach background with that cool little sky effect on the back. That's nice. And I'm not too sure what the Hundo IVs are. That's clearly not it. I know by the time I'm editing this video, so non-weather boosted Hundo on the left, weather boosted on the right. Figure I'll just do one more raid, because might as well. But also a reminder that Solgaleos are still in a psychic type, so if you're raiding with a bunch of people and you don't necessarily need a mega Pokemon for the battle, maybe use a mega level 3 Aggron, Steelix, Lucario to cover the steel types. I'm sure there's some that I missed. And then for psychics, you've got Slowbro, Gardevoir, Gallade, Mega Alakazam, even Mega Rayquaza. That's pretty much going to be everything that I at least feel that we need to cover for the Hisui event. It's actually a little bit more involved than I had kind of anticipated at the start. Really exciting for the XP and the Stardust grind, which is what's going to be my main focus through the entire event. So let me know, what do you think about the event? And what goals do you have that these bonuses are going to be helping you to achieve? But for now, I appreciate all the love and support. A huge thank you as always to our channel members. I appreciate you all, especially for choosing to support me the way that you do. If you're enjoying the content and you haven't already, don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time, I look forward to seeing you in the next one. But that's alright. Hush.